Okay, so here I'm on my Windows machine. I'm going to look for my network, see if it exists, connect to it, check if it has internet connection, and then we'll see how we can run all the attacks that we learned before in order to sniff packets, modify them, read them, do all that cool stuff. So as you can see, here is my network. It's called Free Internet, and I'm gonna click on connect to connect to the network. And as you can see, I was able to successfully connect to the network. So let's check if we actually have internet connection. I'm just gonna do a ping on google.com. And as you can see, we're getting responses from Google, which means that the network is fully connected to the internet. Okay, so I'm just gonna open my browser and go on bing.com. And as you can see that I have internet connection here. Now we are the man in the middle, as I said in the previous video, so we can do all the attacks the same way that we did them with the bad USB attack. So you can use T-Shark, you can use SSL strip, you can use DNS spoof, you can do the scenarios that we did with the ARP poisoning and with the bad USB. So as long as you are the man in the middle, you can do the exact same attacks that we did when you are the man in the middle. You can mix and match these attacks, it doesn't matter, as long as the packets flow through your device. So I'm gonna sniff packets just to show you which interface to use and how which configuration you should use. So I'm just gonna open up a new terminal window. And I'm gonna use T-Shark like we used before. This time I'm gonna set the interface to LAN 1. So, sorry, I need the space here. So remember with the bad USB attack, we set it to RNDIS0 because that was the interface where the packets were coming or flowing through. Now we're gonna use LAN 1 for the reason that LAN 1 is the interface that is broadcasting the signal. So it's the same interface that we have it in the configuration here, in the MANA configuration. So I have LAN 1 here to broadcast the signal, and I have it in the simple as well as the PHY interface. So that's the one that you want to sniff on, not the one that has the internet connection. So LAN 0 is the one that has the internet connection, and I'm going to sniff on LAN 1, which is the one that is broadcasting the signal. And then we're just going to put everything else as the same. So I just wanted to show you or to let you know that the interface that you should use when sniffing, when doing all these attacks, is LAN 1, which is the one that you are using to broadcast the signal. So let's call this evil ap cap.cap. Gonna enter. And now it's capturing packets on LAN 1. And let's just go ahead now. Again, I said you can use SSL strip and all that, but we've already explained how to use that, and it'll be a waste of time to do it again. It's the exact same way that you use it with the bad USB attack, with the difference that you change the interface to the interface that is broadcasting the signal. So I'm just going to go on my free sitemap generator and log in with my username and password, just to show you that this actually works and all the packets are flowing. You can actually see here that the number of packets increasing straight away when I'm browsing the internet. So we're gonna go test at evilap.com, and I'll put the user 1234567. That's the password. Logged in. No, it's wrong, but it should have been logged in here. So I'm gonna Control-C this and then open it in Wireshark the same way that we did before with our bad USB attack. Okay, so I downloaded or I shared my cap file here with my device, and I'm gonna open it using Wireshark like we did before. So I'm gonna go on File, Open in my downloads, and I have it here, evil apcap.cap. I'm gonna open that. and I'm gonna sort them by info and filter HTTP, exactly like we did with the bad USB attack. And I'm gonna look for a post request, and we can see that we have the post request here. We go on the line based, and as you can see, I'm gonna double click it actually to show it to you better. As you can see that I have my username is test@evilap.com and the password is 1234567. So exactly, this is exactly like what we did with the bad USB. It's just to show you that you need to use LAN 1 or the interface that is broadcasting as the one that you want to sniff on. Then you can do all the attacks that we did before. You can do the scenarios, you can do SSL strip, T-Shark, DNS spoof, steal cookies, anything that we did before. Any of the tools that you can use when you are the man in the middle, you can use them, because when you create an evil access point, you will be the man in the middle naturally. So the users or the clients will interact with you as the router, because you are the router. So they will send you all the requests that they want, and you will be sending them all the responses that they should get.